Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen has begun his two-day visit in Myanmar. He is the first foreign leader to visit Myanmar after the coup last year. And accompanying him is his Foreign Minister Prak Sokhonn, who's also ASEAN's special envoy to Myanmar. Mr Hun Sen's trip will focus on discussing the five-point consensus. Now, that's an agreement that was made last year that includes getting Myanmar to end violence. For more, Leong Wai-kit joins us live. Wai-kit, you've got the latest developments on the Cambodian Prime Minister's visit to Myanmar. Tell us more.
Well, we want to find out what kind of topics that were raised during the meeting between Prime Minister Hun Sen and Army Chief Min Aung Hlaing. But apart from bilateral ties, cooperation, regional affairs and ASEAN, we have no details. And I specifically list these four topics because not only have they appeared in the Myanmar press statements, they've also appeared from the Cambodian press statements. In fact, during a news broadcast earlier in Myanmar, the newscaster had also read out these specific four topics when describing the meeting. So this perhaps gives you a sense of how Myanmar and Cambodia are both working together when managing the release of information with regard to the meeting. Of course, beyond what press statements can tell us, we are keen to find out whether the topic of State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi were brought up, or whether Cambodia might invite the army-appointed Foreign Affairs Minister Wan Amar Luing to Cambodia when it hosts the Foreign Affairs Minister's retreat in Siem Reap in less than 2 weeks' time. And perhaps the biggest question, the elephant in the room, is whether Prime Minister Hun Sen would say to Army Chief Min Aung Hlaing's face about ending violence. And I say this because even as Prime Minister Hun Sen is in is in Myanmar right now, various news agencies in Myanmar have reported civilians being killed in parts of Myanmar. For instance, in Tenin Tai, which is in the south, or Kaya State in the southeast, where collectively some 10 civilians have been reportedly killed by the Myanmar army.
Wai-kit, thank you very much. Leong Wai-kit there with the latest on the Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen's visit to Myanmar.